Jabalani Africa
Republic of Niger is a landlocked country in West Africa, named after the river Niger. Niger is bordered by Libya to the northeast, Chad to the east, Nigeria to the south, Benin and Burkina Faso to the southwest, Mali to the west, and Algeria to the northwest. Niger Republic covers land area of almost 1,270,000 kilometers square, making it the largest country in West Africa. Over 80% of its land area lies in the Sahara Desert. The country's predominantly Muslim population of about 22 million live mostly in the cluster in the far south and west of the country. Niger is a developing country with consistently ranks near the bottom in the United Nations Human Development Index. It was ranked 187th of 188 countries for 2015 and 189th of 189 countries in the 2018 and 2019 reports. Many of the non-desert portions of the country are threatened by periodic drought and desertification. The economy is concentrated around subsistence agriculture, with some export agriculture in the more fertile south and export of raw materials, especially uranium ore. Niger faces serious challenges to development due to its landlocked position, desert terrain, inefficient agriculture, high fertility rates without birth control, and resulting overpopulation, lack of infrastructure, poor health care, and environmental degradation. A majority of the population lives in rural areas and has little access to advanced education. Go, therefore, and make disciples of all nations, and you shall be witnesses to me in Jerusalem, and in all Judea and Samaria, and to the end of the earth. This was the great commission given to the church. The Nigerian Baptist Convention, through Global Missions Board, launched to the land of Nigerian in the Republic of Niger as obedience to the Great Commission. Global Missions Board of Nigerian Baptist Convention came to survey the land for missions in 2013 and later came fully to Republic of Niger to open international mission field with a resident missionary in 2019.
There's a call comes ringing o'er the restless waves. Send the love.
I'm Femi Adewume by name. I'm the director of the Global Missions Board of the Nigerian Baptist Convention. This is Niger Republic International Missions Field. And by September 2019, missionary couple, Reverend Peter, was deployed down here. He's been working in partnership with the local indigenous Baptist church, with the International Missions Board missionaries. He's partnering with those two main missionary organizations and some others, including the Yoruba churches that were already on ground.
My name is Peter Adebayo Isaac, and I'm the missionary of the Global Missions Board in Niger Republic. And since the time of our arrival in this country, the Lord has helped us to be working in partnership with the Baptist Union in Niger. And there are various areas in which the Lord is helping us to partner together so that the work of God can move forward in Niger. The first area that I would like to mention in the area of leadership development. And the Lord has been helping us through the Lighthouse Baptist Church Ibadan that has been over to Niger for a couple of times to come and train our leaders here in various areas, like seminars like church and church leadership and church membership, Sunday schools, and the Lighthouse Baptist Church has been giving us Christian education materials for the growth of the Baptist churches here in Niger. And also I would like to mention that we've been working in this area of leadership. The Lord has helped us to identify a young man, that is a couple, that have been given admission in Obomosho to study, to go for theological training, and by the grace of God they have started in August. They have resumed back to school, trusting God that this will help in the development and the growth of the work of the Baptists in Niger. As we know, Niger is an Islamic nation. We have about 98% of the Nigerians that profess to be Muslim. The evangelical Christians in Niger are less than 1%. There is work for us to do, and we've been working in going out to evangelize with the Baptist body, to evangelize in the various communities, in the various villages. We've been doing that together, and we thank God for what God is helping us to do. There are various areas that we are trusting God that churches from Nigeria can come over to Niger. The convention family can come over to Niger to come and help us. I'm giving out like a Macedonian call for our various organs, various churches, various conferences, various associations in the Nigerian Baptist Convention to come over to Niger, to come and help us in training Nigerians, in helping the Baptists in Niger, so that they themselves will carry the fire of the gospel to the various corners of the country.
My name is Tunji Taiwo, the pastor of Lighthouse Baptist Church, Akobo Estate, Ibadan. The church has decided to join God at work in Niger because of the clarion call of the Global Missions Board that they need to enter the Republic of Niger. For some times we have heard about the challenges of the work in Niger. One, the Christian population is less than 1%, very less than 0.5%. And if those Christians can still be encouraged and they are strong enough to be existing in the midst of the multiple Muslims, they need to be helped, they need to be encouraged, they need to be discipled to stand their ground. So because of this, we decided that we are going to work with the global mission to reach the Nigerian. Again, there was a call by the Peace House in 2015 that Nigerian churches should please go into Niger, help the brethren there, and move quickly before the door is closed against us. The country, as much as it's a largely Muslim-dominated country, has opened its door to people to come in. So before the door closes again, it's important that Christians come in quickly and encourage the brethren and evangelize the people here so that the work can grow. So with these two backgrounds, we decided as a church that we're going to focus our international effort on Republic of Niger.
I am the King Kola Abimbola, the President of Men Missionary Union, MMU, of Lighthouse Baptist Church, Akobo, Ibadan. The Men Missionary Union of Lighthouse Baptist Church is constructing a vocational training center and the headquarters of Niger Baptist Union here in Niamey, Niger Republic. There is a foundation laying flag off of the project early this morning in the presence of Reverend Dr. Adewumi, Reverend Dr. Tunji Taiwo, and the representative of International Baptist Mission of America. Our aim is to come into this mission field just as the Southern Baptist Convention did in Nigeria, where when they were coming, they come along with education services, medical services to evangelize, and it work. So our purpose in Niger mission field is to come with empowerment program targeting the youth and use that platform as a platform to evangelize and disciple the country.
The indigenous Baptist people are very weak. In fact, the total number of churches are about 26 churches, and most of their pastors are not Baptist trained. They're either trained in Assemblies of God or some Pentecostal theological schools, which are not up to standard. So our decision was one: let's go on straight to start discipleship. Let's go in straight to encourage them in Christian education. People should study the Bible. Let's go in to do leadership development, and if possible, get some of their people who are called to be fully trained so that they will come back and train their own people. And by 2019, the church came in fully to start to work in Niger. When we were coming, people were afraid that we'll be kidnapped. Things will happen, that will happen. But to the glory of God, this is the fourth time we're coming. God has been protecting us, and we have come by road. In fact, the road from Nigeria to Niger, going through Republic of Benin, is far, far safer than even traveling the northern part of Nigeria. The law here recognizes the individual liberty, and nobody can oppress the other one in terms of religion once you are doing your things legally. So we have been here, we move around to evangelize, we distribute tracts. These people are very, very accommodating. Yes, some people will allow you to speak to them. They only tell you they will not accept your religion, but they don't fight you. But occasionally we have some of them who are very violent, and so when we get to such places, we leave them. So we are encouraging people to please move quickly and join Global Mission at Work in Niger Republic.
Though before Lighthouse Baptist Church Ibadan came, the national MMU was the first team that visited Niger Republic within 2 weeks of our starting the mission work here. They spent some time to do evangelism, some ministries, and they gave the missionary a motorbike that he can be using to visit mission points around here. For now, Lighthouse Baptist Church Ibadan is the only Baptist church that is really supporting the work here financially.
We can see that the Baptist work is just in one area, like the southwest. We are trusting God that we will move forward to the east and the northern part of the country, and we can't do it alone. We need the help of our brethren from Nigeria to come over and help us in this area.
For now, we are standing on the ground where the Lighthouse Baptist Church has purchased for the women and the youth to serve as their international camp. The women are here with us too because they are having their conference this season. Our women have come to encourage them. In the WMU, they don't have the age grade. No Sunbeam, no GA, no Lydia. They only have WMS. So we have come to tell them that they must grow these people from the younger age and let them grow into the full adults of WMS. And as they do that, they need to be in camp to study together, to learn together. Presently, they are using a secondary school that is not very convenient for them as a camp. We are calling on everyone to please come to the aid of the women.
The area in which we are working is training the nationals, training them on evangelism, on how to evangelize, especially in the area of Muslim evangelism. We've been able also to produce manuals which we can use to pray specifically for Niger Republic. The Lord has opened an opportunity for us in Gaia. The Lord brought a brother who is mobilizing resources called Salama Hala Radio Ministry. He has been the one financing the ministry in Gaia. And what we do is that we are two pastors, myself and another pastor called Pastor Garba. We go on the air and every Wednesday night by 9 p.m. to 9:30 we preach in the local language, Zabarma language, and people have been hearing about the gospel in their own local languages. And I would like to tell you that in Gaia we have Manambil, which is Benin Republic. We also have Kamba, that is not far from Gaia in Niger Republic. We have the Zarma, Dendi, Songhai people group living in that area. And the Lord has given us this opportunity, this platform, to be reaching out on the air to these people. And people have been calling us, asking questions. People have been calling us, asking questions about Jesus. And the Lord has been helping us to be reaching out to them, to be explaining to them who Jesus is. We are trusting, if the Lord is laying in your heart to support us in this area of the ministry, we will really appreciate. Thank you very much.
For what Ade Mary, Mrs. We came here to be with the women in their convention, the 5th convention edition in this Niger Republic. We came here purposely to make them know more about WMU and all the 4 organs that are together that form WMU. In Sunbeam, Girls Auxiliary, Lydia Auxiliary, and WMS, that is Women Missionary Society. So, and also we also came here to help them in vocational studies. We want to train them how to make liquid soap, how to make hair cream, body cream, and sanitizer.
My name is Mrs. Georgina Ogumola from Lighthouse Baptist Church, Akobo, Ibadan. I'll be teaching them confectionaries, donuts, chin-chin, cakes, and the likes. We are here to empower them so that as women, they can be able to stand by themselves financially, and at the process, teach young girls around them, even the non-Christians, in a way that they can minister unto them the gospel and win them to Christ.
My name is Florence Oluwafemi Afuda. I'm the secretary of Women Baptist Church in Niger, and I'm grateful to be here with all women that came from Nigeria Baptist Convention to help us during this convention and to form us in doing activities, manual activities, to regenerate ourselves in doing things like soap, like cream, egg cream, and everything. So we thank them, we thank all the church entire for their gifts, and we want more of them to come to this virgin land, because we need more of them to give more evangelizing to those people that did not know Christ now. And we need them in prayer also to let us grow up in the word of the Lord and to go out to preach the gospel for those that doesn't know Christ Jesus. We say thank you for all of them, and may God bless you. Thank you.
We are equally calling on the medical people, especially the medical fellowship, to come in quickly, because people will listen to them as they give the medical treatment. They will add the gospel to it. So it's important for members of the Nigerian Baptists to arise and respond to the call of the global mission to come and join them at war in Niger. God will help us and will help each person to respond positively in Jesus' name.
We thank God for this church, Lighthouse Baptist Church Ibadan. They visited the field up to 3 times in the last 1.5 years. And we appeal to our other churches to come and help us here. There are lots and lots of needs. Let's employ the strategy of Jesus Christ to reach Niger Republic for Christ through social ministry, human needs ministry. We believe as we show them love, as we show them the love of Christ, God will let them respond positively, so that in no distant future, Niger Republic will become a Christian nation. If they know Jesus Christ, if their heart of stone has been turned to the heart of flesh, if the Prince of Peace is ruling and reigning in their heart, this problem of terrorism will stop. And if that can be done in Niger Republic, it will translate to the same in northern Nigeria. There is no way we can close our eyes to what is happening in Niger Republic. Let's join God at work here. The Lord will depend on us. Thank you.
Republic of Niger has great prospect for expansion of Christianity in the land, though the religious statistic reveals that Muslim believers are 98% of the population, while Christianity is less than 1%. The Nigerian Muslims are not hostile to other believers. There are about 400 mission agencies in the land working. The country is a secular and democratic nation with freedom of worship. We see prospect as Nigerian Baptist Convention in winning the land for God. Now is the time.